AI is not the future. You need a job. Do you hear that a lot? Yeah. Even after everyone shifted to being able to work from anywhere during COVID, you would think it would be more widely accepted that there are millionaires being made every single day on the internet. And I have spent the last 7 years trying to crack the code. And I finally have. And I'm going to share that with you today. And I am so excited about it. This is going to be a short training, and this is where you start. This is the jumping off point. Okay. Let me tell you something nobody is telling you today. Or maybe they are, but maybe you just need to hear it again because I know I do. You don't need a logo. You don't need a perfect, beautiful, expensive website. Yeah. You don't need 50 hours of training modules built before you sell a course. Nobody cares. And nobody wants to spend 50 hours watching your modules. Yeah. So don't waste your time thinking you need all these things to start. You don't. And today I'm going to show you exactly where to start, what to do, and how you can start making money today. So, don't need any of these things that you think you need to start an online business. I promise you, you just need a few things, a couple things, and I'm going to walk you through that today. And I am so excited to see what you create. So, moving forward, what you need is speed to market. If you want fast cash, you need money yesterday, right? And the courage to find out if people actually want what you think they need. Yeah, I have a great friend. She just invested a ton of money in having someone else build something for her, a lot of money. And it's because someone else that charged her that money has built a successful business on what they know and their ideal clients. And really, you don't need to invest a ton of money in anything. You just need to start sharing your message, what you've discovered, and how you've discovered it, and what worked for you. That's it. Okay? The market will decide, not you. So, not your overthinking brain at 2 a.m., not the getting distracted, not weeks melting away like a snowball in summertime. For what? For what reason? The market will decide. So, speed to market is your solution. How do we get to the market, you may ask? Tara, how do I get in front of people? That's what we're going to talk about today. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to go from absolutely nothing, no product, no audience, no funnel, no website, no nothing, to making your first 10, 20,000 in the next 30 days. It depends on what your goal is. I'm going to give you the checklist. I'm going to give you the math, the mindset shift that changed everything for me, especially. So stay until the end because this is the video I wish someone had made for me when I was starting out. Not somebody that's just going to talk at me and tell me all the things they do and how much money they have now. No, literally tell me what to do. Walk me through it. That's what we're going to do today. Okay. So stick with me. Here it is. I'm making this video for the person I was a few years ago, a few months ago, even before I started learning these skills and consistently showing up and practicing and not letting anything, including my limited beliefs, stop me from moving forward. And that was really the first place I needed to start. I knew I needed to reprogram my brain because some of the things that were coming out of my mouth were just not positive at all. And I didn't even see it. So today we're going to talk about the person who didn't believe she was valuable. I remember sitting at my computer thinking, who am I to charge thousands of dollars for this? Who would actually pay me for what I know? Even $97, right? I was making things and giving them away for free. I was helping people for free because I did not value what I was doing. But then something started to shift for me. When people started paying me, sitting at my computer, delivering the skills and knowledge that I developed over years and years and years, right? My wisdom in warp speed. I was taking everything I'd learned and applying my special, unique talents, just like you have, right? So I'm not going to tell you, here's exactly what I did for me. I'm going to tell you, here are the tools you need to do this for you. That's what we're talking about today. Okay? Warp speed. I'm going to save you years of mistakes and countless dollars. So much money. I don't even want to talk about it. But I started to change my words, and that started to change my worth. That started to change my belief in myself. It started to change my bank account. That started to change how I pitched what I was doing. That started to change who I wanted to help. And I started saying no to the things that weren't for me, the things that didn't feel right and in alignment. And I started saying yes to the things that felt aligned with what I was called to do. So confidence comes from competence, right? So the more I prove that little limiting program in my head wrong, right? The more people I got to help, the more times I got to demonstrate that I had helped people. And that little liar in my head got to shut up. Those people are out there. They're out there, the people that need your help. And that was what kept me up at night. The ones that I knew needed my help. That want you right here, right now. Like, this is why I am here. This is why I'm breathing on the earth today, walking around. So it keeps me up at night to not help everyone that I'm called to help. But just like me, maybe you don't know where to start. And we're going to solve that today. So the older generation in your life, maybe they don't understand. I know some of the people that love me so much and they care so much and they just want help. They just don't want me to go hungry. They want me to be able to pay the bills and have a 401k. I get it, but I got this big dream and I just know that it's not for nothing. And I just say thank you and move along and get back to work. Okay. So that's what we're going to do today. And I hope that encourages you because there are lots and lots and lots of millionaires that are probably younger than you, not as smart as you, not as pretty as you. And that's because they're just doing what we're going to talk about today. So they don't get that your little side hustle, right? Made you multiple six figures last year. Okay. They don't see the stay broke system, as one of my favorite mentors likes to call it, is crumbling. The job security no longer exists, that the AI economy is here, that you can literally do anything in a day. So let's change the story right now. Right now. I've made you a checklist in the comments. Check that out, download that and start there, but we're going to go over the steps together. So I want you to either pause this video as we're doing it and go and sign up for the different platforms that I'm telling you to get free accounts for. Okay, you can do this for free. You can pay for pro versions and stuff like that, but you get free trials. You're literally spending $0 today to get started. So before we get into the checklist, I need to address the elephant in the room, right? And that's going to be your pricing. So because I already know some of you are thinking, I can't charge that much. I can't charge thousands of dollars, Tara, for a coaching program. Like, who's going to pay that? You're not selling a coaching program. You're selling transformation and you are walking evidence that it is possible. Okay. So, and you don't have to sell that. If you put your message in front of the right people, then you will attract your customers. So I have people say to me all the time, oh, I don't like selling, it's okay. You don't have to sell anything. You're telling people, hey, I did this and I achieved this. Do you want to do that too? And if they don't, they won't pay. If they do, they'll pay you whatever you ask them for. Okay? So I want you to hear me on this. That little voice in your head, that's the one we're really combating today. It's you versus you, right? That limiting subconscious level. And the first thing you need to do is delete it, change it at a deep level by remembering the truth of who you are. Remember the price you paid to learn what you know, the years you spent learning, practicing, falling down, getting back up, the money you invested in training, the tears, the laughter, the joy, the feast or famine in your bank account, right? You are getting there and you are not giving up. And I am so excited for you because you are so close right here, right now. So remember that the time you spent following your bliss and the things that you know are on your heart and soul that you're called to do, you specifically, only you. I've spent multiple six figures on coaching and trainings and events and personal growth and books, and I'm constantly listening to podcasts, and it's an addiction. It really is. You can just get so overwhelmed with information, but at the root of all of it, if you really drill everything away, and if you're anything like me, the core of all of it is you got to know what you want, and you got to know it so clearly and so repetitively that that's what you go after, and you put on blinders after that. You think and grow rich, right? Write your sentence down. I am this right here, right now. I have this much money in my bank account. I am this person helping these people achieve this result, right? It's all the same thing. You've got to get that clarity, and then you've got to get rid of the beliefs that are blocking you from achieving it. Period. End of. So no one's paying you for an hour of your time. In fact, I hope you're not trading your time for money. I really do. They're paying you for the decade it took you to be able to deliver results in that hour. So let's do the math. Okay. How much do you want to make in the next 30 days? Get out a piece of paper. Let's do it right now. Get out a piece of paper. You want to make 10K? You want to make 20K? What does that look like? How much do you want to make in the next 30 days? Did you say 20K? Okay, great. Let's break that down because it's a lot more doable than you think. So if you have a $5,000 price point on your program, which you haven't created yet because it's a beta program, and you're going to take it speed to market and put it in front of a couple of people, right? And four to be exact, if you want 20 grand, you just need four people to pay you $5,000 and be your beta testers. They're going to help you build out a program that is saleable because guess what? They're the ones proving that it's valuable by paying you that money. So that's just one per week in the next 30 days. If you have a $5,000 program, if you have a $2,500 program, that's going to be eight clients, two per week. 997 program, that can be a sweet spot, just under $1,000. That's going to be five per week you're signing up, or 497, right? It's a no brainer. Everybody's got an extra $500 or a credit card with $500, right? That means you get 40 clients. That's one and a half per day for the next 30 days to get that 20K in income. Okay. So I love math like that. I love numbers. They're one of my favorite things because they always tell the truth. So if you really break that down, you say, okay, Tara, actually, my goal is only $10,000. Okay, then you need two $5,000 clients. You need four $2,500 clients. You need 10 997 clients. And you just need 20 497 clients. That's it. So, I mean, when you see it broken down like that, it's not some impossible mountain. Yeah, it's reality. And it's happening every day for people all over the internet. And I know you see them in your algorithm if you're here right now. I know you've bought the things. I know you've spent the $27 and the $47 and the $97. And for me, the $5,000, the $8,000. I've done it. I've done it, right? The software, my tech stack is $1,000 a month. I mean, it's crazy. But they give you these promises that these things can deliver for you. But then they put it on you and say, "Oh, well, you didn't use it correctly. You didn't do it in the time frame we outlined. Oh, sorry that didn't work for you. That's all your fault." And it's not. We are not given clear direction step by step. Here's what we do. And that's what we're going to move into next. But I wanted to address the mindset and the price point because that's really what I needed to overcome the most to even get started. Okay. So like I said, it's not an impossible mountain. It's a handful of people who desperately need what you already know. So, four people at 5K, that's one person a week. Again, I'm going to show you exactly how to find them. So, let's go over the speed to market checklist. Here's your step-by-step checklist. Again, I'm going to put the link to this in the comments in the below. So forget everything that you think you need. Again, the logos, the colors, the branding, that will all come. That will all come. It will. That stuff will come. I promise you, believe me, right now, you need speed. You need speed. That's the only thing that's going to combat the procrastination, the distraction, all the things that have stopped you from getting even this far. But here you are. Okay, so speed. Get in front of people, see what they want, see if they want what you're offering, and here's exactly how you do it. So first things first, we're going to go to Samcart. Samcart, okay? I got this for $300 for the whole year. Okay, it's pro account. You're just going to go samcart.com, SAMCART.com. Okay, and you're going to make an account and log in. Period. All right. So I'm going to log back in. You are going to start here. So when you get lined up with Samcart, it's going to bring you right here. It's going to have a get started video. This is 4 minutes and 43 seconds long. Okay. What that looks like is it's going to walk you through exactly what you're doing, generate products with you. Okay. So we're going to just do this right now. If you either have an ebook, an opt in page, or a product, but we're talking about creating a course with a beta community. So you have this creator community, you can do courses, you can do a custom domain, do all that from inside here. If you have a logo, you can add it here. If you want to pick colors, you can do that here. But again, we're focused right now on creating a landing page. So what's great about this is you go right here into design. And again, it'll walk you through these. I would suggest watching all of the videos when you sign up for Samcart. And it'll walk you through everything you need to know so that you can get started fast. So it has AI that is based on all of the information that has been proven by successful millionaires that have been using Samcart. People like Brendan Bouchard, Mel Robbins, Marie Forleo, they've been using Samcart for years. And Brian Moran, who invented Samcart, built his AI around all of these successful things that have been built and created. So you can go right here and create. You can do I have a blueprint here that I created. I'm just kind of trying to see here. You could also go to the AI up here at the top. Okay. See this little button right here? So the AI assistant, boom. But you also have, let's see here. Create. We'll just say create. Let's say we want to create, actually, let's go to site. Let's say we want to create a landing page that people can opt in and they can pay you money, right? You need people to pay you money. That's what we want to do. So we're going to have a landing page or a checkout page, either one. Let's go to landing page just so we can walk through this right now. Okay. So I'm just going to say Be Free Academy, show you what I have on mine. And mine is actually signed up for actually, let's call this something else. Let's call it online. Let's call it 20K in 30 days. That's what we'll call it. All right. Again, don't overthink it. Keep it simple. Create page. It will literally create it for you. It's going to ask you some other questions. It'll come in, it'll say, okay, you can put links and stuff like that. It's going to create it for me. I can update it. I'm also going to need to select a payment processing system. Okay, what does that mean, Tara? That means if you want to take credit cards, if you want to take Apple Pay, you want to take Klarna, you want to give people financing options. That's one thing that I hear all the time. Tara, I don't have a couple grand to give you for this coaching program, but I really want to do it. Hey, how about a payment plan? Klarna pays me in full, and then you pay Klarna with an interest rate. It's beautiful. Works out great. So, I have an accelerator program that's 30 days. And look at all these. It's already all done for you. Let's see. Pick one. Let's just pick one. Let's go up here. It's always fun when it takes a long time when you're screen sharing. Let's just grab this one just so we can see what it looks like. So we can do lead generation checkout page. For my Be Free Academy, for example, I have a registration page and then I've built an automation to send people an email with the Zoom link. And I do group trainings once a week. And that's my sales pitch. I don't get on individual sales calls anymore because that's not what I feel like doing. But if you want to build a landing page where you're just driving traffic and people can go and sign up, and that's what I have built. So at the end of my training, if they like what I've said, they go and sign up, right? Then you do it right here under sites in Samcart and you just add in your links. So you're going to go in here. It's going to have your apps too. So get yours now. And you're going to need to set up your payment processor within here as well. So under apps, they have page builders. I mean, it literally can be done all with AI. I also have my course building in here. So you just type in courses under apps and you're going to go here, course, boom, create new course. Okay. There's also, you can share it so that people that are on Samcart can see your course. So you've got all of this stuff I mean, just literally hit this button, create new course, create your first course. And all you need to create is the first module. Because once people go to your landing page, pay you money, right? They're going to put their credit card in. Then you're going to need to send them to the first module. Here's your first module. Here's the first thing I want you to learn. Just like right here, right now, you're learning to set up your landing page, to set up your payment processor. And then how do we get it in front of people? That's the next question we're going to answer. Okay, but you have to have somewhere to send people so they can, one, see a little bit about you, maybe some testimonials, maybe some things that just demonstrate, what you're capable of doing, videos of you working out, playing the guitar, whatever it is you want to sell. Like, if that's what you're here to do, nothing says I can do this for you like video proof. Testimonials are really helpful too, but you actually demonstrating here, look, I can do this. So you don't need a big website, you just need a landing page. Then you're going to have a course and you're going to create one module, one module. Okay? We're creating one module. So let's recap. First thing, you're going to go to samcart.com, set up your account. Then you're going to have a checkout page, a landing page. You're going to do all that under sites here. Okay, we're just going to go back again in case you're not doing this along with me, which you absolutely should be, but that's okay. Let's go over it again. Okay, and then you can have a checkout page, a landing page, or a lead capture page like I have for Be Free Academy. What is a lead capture page? That means people are going to put their information in and you're going to contact them directly. You want to get on the phone, you want to give them an application, you don't want to help everybody, you really don't. But you want to make it easy for people to see exactly what transformation you're offering. They don't give a shit about your delivery, excuse my language, but they just want the thing that you're selling, the transformation at the end of it. You don't need to tell them about your whole coaching program because you're still figuring it out. Okay? So, landing page or a checkout page. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, that's what we're going to do. And you're going to create it with AI. Here we go. And then over here too, you can go into, there's a creator community, there's different courses over here that you could get all kind of 1 day launch spot. Go down this Sam Cart rabbit hole. I promise you it'll be worth it. So you make your checkout page. This is how people pay you, right? You don't need a website. You don't. You just really don't. Nobody goes to them. I had a guy call me yesterday. Somebody wants him to pay $10,000 for a website, and he's still going to have the same problem. How do I get customers? How do I drive traffic to this website? He's still going to have the same problem. He's just going to be $10,000 poorer. And I was like, let's make you an ad, put your phone number on it, and make a landing page and just drive traffic so that you can get some phone calls. See if what you're trying to do with this real estate investment thing that you're trying to coach people on, that anybody wants it. Because he hasn't been in the market in 15 years. He's retired. He's bored. He's got all this money and time, and he wants to do something different, right? So put something together, see if people want it, then build it. Okay? Are you with me? All right. So you don't need a full website. You don't need custom built funnel. You don't need a place where someone can, you just need a place where someone can hand you money. That's what you need. You need a place where someone can pay you. Okay? I recommend WHOP, WHOP. They're a little bit better than Stripe. Stripe doesn't love coaches. And if you start getting high ticket transactions, they might flag you. They will probably for anything under 1,000 not say anything, but Stripe is what's connected to my Freedom Funnel, which is my software that I use, which is basically a white label of Go High Level to operate my clients again. So you just need a way for people to pay you. So if you could go to WHOP.com, sign up for that processing. I believe they have in here. Here, we'll go to here. Let's see, and we'll go to payment processing. Let's see. Payment under apps, right? So we're under app, customer portal. They have a payment processor within here as well. Okay. So you can do all of the you can do PayPal, you can do I think you can do all of them in here. Let's see. Let's go over here to processors. It's going to want, so my Stripe is currently connected to this. Stripe is really easy to set up. It really is. But if you're going to do high ticket, again, Stripe, some jerk coach ripped a bunch of people off. So now Stripe thinks coaching is, a scam. So they're holding a lot of funds. So you can also connect new processor. You have PayPal, Easy Direct, Easy Pay Direct, SamPay, which is again powered by Stripe, but you're gonna get a better rate. So you can choose a processor, but just pick one. And you're going to have to go to that site. So you're going to have to go to stripe.com. You're going to have to go to wop.com. You're going to have to set up an account, right? And then that's going to be connected to your bank account. So when people go to your landing page and put their credit card in, that money then gets deposited into your bank account. This is very important. I once, 10 years ago, 11 years ago, when I was working for an agency in London, there was a girl that came in. It was at the beginning of Instagram, and she had 1 million followers. And she was like, I have 1 million followers, but I'm not making any money. And we were like, well, what are you doing? She's like, well, I wear my yoga pants to Starbucks every day and I make a video of it and I tell people to go to Starbucks. And we're like, okay, is Starbucks paying you? Do you have a code? Like, you've got 1 million people following you and you don't have any way for them to pay you? Well, no, I never thought about that. Okay, well, talk to Starbucks if you're going to Starbucks. You already have a partnership deal there. So, and she's like, huh, I never thought of that. And it's like, people are wondering how they turn their followers into dollars, but they're not giving anybody an opportunity to give them some dollars. So there we go. So in your processors, you're going to go in here, add your processor. Boom, done. Then you're going to go back to your build outs and you're going to do your landing page or your checkout page. Done. Then you're going to go into apps and do your course. Okay. And here's what else you're going to do next. So got your place where somebody can give you money. You started your course, so you have a first module. You're going to direct people to your first module. In fact, you know what else I did too? When I first started Be Free Academy, I just went into Zoom. Check this out. I wonder if I can do that if I'm on Zoom. I went into Zoom, started a Zoom account, and had a registration page. So I literally sent people to a Zoom page where they put in their name and their email, and it sent them the Zoom link. So I had a CRM inside my Zoom account, and they just registered for my upcoming training on Zoom. So what's great about that is you don't even need a landing page. You just need them to sign up. It's going to send them an email with a link and a reminder, and then you're going to have their email. And then you can send them emails. So I hope that we are very clear on you're going to sell a transformation. You're not going to sell a program. You're selling a transformation. You're selling a result that you yourself are an example of. Built online business, multiple online businesses, built other people's online businesses. Check. Made people millions of dollars. Done that. Okay. Now it's time to make me millions of dollars on autopilot without me trading my time for money. And for me to share that with you. All right. That's what we're doing here today. So you need landing page, checkout page. You need a place to take the money. You need an account and a payment processor that will help you take the money. Then you need to get it in front of people, right? So you're going to go make a YouTube channel. All right, let's go make a YouTube channel. We're going to do this together right here, right now. So you're going to go to YouTube. We're going to make a channel right here, right now. You're going to need a couple things. I mean, you actually don't need a profile picture and a cover photo, but it does help. I will say that. Okay. So we're going to go to YouTube. And all right. So this is your long form content engine. So just like this video right now on YouTube, right? I'm walking you through exactly what needs to be done to get started. This is where people discover you, right? You're going to get tons and tons of views. This is going to last eternally. This is eternal. They're going to binge your content. This is your own personal television show. Yeah, you're going to start publishing. You're going to talk about your topic. You're going to share your expertise. You're going to answer questions your ideal clients are already asking in the comments. You're going to ask people to share, to like, to subscribe, to follow. But the algorithm will find your people and will put your video in front of it, just like it found you for me. All right. So we're going to build the community. Here we go. So I have a lot of YouTube channels because again, um, I manage a lot of different pages for people. So let's go right down to the bottom. If you don't have any, you'll just have an add account button here. So you do need a Gmail account. So we're just going to say add account here, right? You're going to put in your Gmail, okay? And don't overthink the name. Don't wait for perfect thumbnails. You're just going to start publishing. You're going to talk about your topic, share your expertise, answer the questions. It's going to walk you through. Here we go. Brand new. Add a picture. Let's add a picture. Boom. Just hit this little pencil here. Let's add a picture. You can do one of these pictures they have in here, or you can add profile picture. It's going to take you to your downloads. Okay, so we're going to go to upload from device, or we can take a picture even. If you don't have one on your device, hit take a picture, and it will turn on your camera and take a picture of you. Okay, so working on it. Let's see here. This is a good one. Do that one. So here's my profile photo. Boom. It's going to literally walk you through everything you need to do. All right, there we go. Next, save. All right, here we go. Now, add a profile picture. That's done. It's going to take you to the next page. I didn't push anything. It's literally going to take you into your account now. Now it's going to ask you, what is your account about? And it's going to ask you some questions. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to either Claude AI, CLAUDE.ai, or ChatGPT. And you're going to start, look, it's already giving you everything you need. And you're going to start here. You're going to go, okay, let's go into my studio. Let's look at what we're doing, right? And you can go here to settings as well, and it's going to populate everything. So under settings, this is, I wanted to create a channel. So here, create a channel. So right now it's called Tara Weisner, and my handle is Tara Weisner. Okay, we can do that. Why not? That's my name. Create channel. You could change it to something else jazzy if you want, but let's see. Let's see if anything. There we go. That's how it'll appear. So you're creating a channel. Now we're going to add a video. Okay, you're going to add a video talking about how you get people started on this. More about this channel. You want to have a description. Okay, here's how you're going to share the channel. You're going to share this channel once you have one video on it, your starter video, like we're making today. Okay, you're making your channel, you're making your video. Here's what I'm doing. I have 4 spots. If you're interested, here's the link to my landing page where you can put a deposit, start a payment plan, join my program. It starts on Monday. Sense of urgency. Yeah. If you need help selling, let me know. That's my It's advertising and sales marketing. That's what I do. Okay. How do I do that? I put the right message in front of the right people at the right time. And that's what I'm teaching you to do today. So then you need a place where people can gather, right? So it's going to go back to your SAM cart. It's going to go back to your community in here. You can also do school community, inside courses. They've got all these little things you can do here. Inside your courses, they have communities. You could go to Skool, Skool. I'm sure you guys have seen this, skool.com. You can go here. I'm in so many of these skool.com groups, and you can put your courses in there. I think it's really cheap. I think it's like $97 a month or something. Let's see, why isn't that working? Here it goes. Looks like this. Skool, right? You're creating a community. You can also go to Facebook, create a Facebook group. Tara, how do I create a Facebook group? Let me show you right now. Facebook. Go to Facebook. This is free. Okay. So Skool, yes, you have to pay. Letting that load. Skool.com. Right. So you're going to sell it first. But then this is the part people get wrong. They'll leave people hanging. Okay. So right here, see these little 9 dots in the top corner here? Right here is where it's going to come up, and you're going to either create a new group or a new this or a new that. You're going to create something. That is a place where people can go and meet and talk and create community. I joined a mastermind in September beta program with an amazing lady. Her name's Christine Morel. She taught us how to do AI ads, right? AI ads mastery. That's what it's called. Now, from the 7 women that I've met from there, we're doing an AI growth business summit together because of the community that she created on a free Facebook group. So you're going to hit right here, group, create group. So we did those 9 dots. We're creating a group. There's one of them now. Boom. Here you go. Group name, privacy. You're going to put a background photo. You need some help with some design. Again, free. Canva.com. Here you go. Go to Canva. They have templates. Create a Facebook landscape background. Here, watch this. It's so easy. I can't even. So let's do a recap. Step 1, create a landing page. Step 2, create a YouTube channel. Step 3, create a community place to drive everyone to. And you can even do your Zoom trainings or go live in your group chat. So if you don't want to even have Zoom, you can just go live in your Facebook group. Okay. So build your community, a place where people can gather, right? Facebook group, school community, any platform that lets you build relationships at scale. This is how you're going to be able to continuously upsell people because you're building trust, you're building a relationship. So here's Canva. Look at this. I'm going to show you under templates. I don't know why my computer is so slow today, but so you're just going to go, let's just say Facebook group. It'll pull up in a template for you. Facebook group picture. And you can just say whatever or anything you want. They have a free Canva. Again, this is all free. See, these are your digital marketing community group. Boom. And you just click it. And then you go in here and you say, yeah, I want to customize this template. And you make it your colors, do whatever you want. You add something on it about the name that you've created. Okay, there you go, Canva. There's your graphic designer. So you don't need a VA, you don't need a website builder, you don't need a graphic designer, you don't need any of that crap, okay? You just need the things that I'm telling you. Again, I'm going to give you this checklist. So you've created the Facebook group. You've got your picture here. You're going to talk about what you're doing here. You can give it a name. You can invite, see where when you make it. Now, this is another thing I learned the hard way. If you have this button clicked here, it's going to invite everyone on your profile. Everyone. There's no way to stop it. So I would suggest unclicking that button and only inviting the people who have paid you to join this group. So that's very important. You can also make it a private group, which is very important as well. And you can also make it a hidden group. Okay? You're following? So do not invite everyone, make it hidden, and make it private. Only the people that have paid you money are coming to this community. All right. Here we go. I recently learned that the hard way. So you're going to sell it first, build it second, right? So I don't want you to spend the next 6 months building a course. Nobody asked for that. Don't do that. All right. Take your idea to market, sell it first. That's what we're doing. You are openly and honestly saying to people, this is a beta program. This is the first time I'm doing it. Don't BS people and think that you know what you're doing. Be honest. People appreciate that. Say, here's what we're doing. I want you to do it with me. I need your help, just like you need my help. Let's help each other. Here's the investment. Here's how you can pay me. Here's when my next training is. Here's your first module. Are you with me? And if they say no, they say no, right? Oh, wow. Move on to the next person. So take your idea to market, sell it first, build it second. Are we clear? Create a simple offer. We're creating a roadmap, a framework, coaching container, whatever. They don't need to know about. Nobody wants to know about. Even right now, your skin's probably getting uncomfortable. Oh, frameworks. Oh, who cares? I'm actually listing out my own framework for you so that you can take this and do it. You don't need to call it fancy names. You just need to say step one, step two, step three, step four. Okay. And then you have a business. Congratulations. You now have a way to take money and be rich. Wonderful news. So go build the thing. And you saved yourself months of wasted effort, a bunch of time and money, hiring a bunch of people that are going to ask you questions that you don't know the answer to. And they're going to keep kicking the ball back into your court. Well, I can't make a logo without this information. What colors do you like? Oh, well, I can't make a website without images. And it's just a headache, and you're never going to get through it. So cut through the noise. Go right to the people that you need to help, give them a way to pay you, give them somewhere to start, the end. Or actually, the beginning, really, if you think about it. So go build the thing. Yeah. The market told you the truth and will tell you the truth and has told me the truth. And that's the gift. That's a gift, right? I love when people tell the truth. Let's get honest, people. All right, step 5. You're going to host your weekly live trainings. You can do that on Zoom. You can do that in your group. I personally love Zoom. And like I said, I don't know if that's going to let me open Zoom because we're on Zoom right now. We are on Zoom now for this recording. But you can go into Zoom and you can create a registration page. And again, you don't even need to do any of the things I said if you just want to send people a registration link. You can do that too. So you're going to go here, sign in. Again, it's taking a little bit of time, but you're going to host these trainings on Zoom. And the reason you want to do it on Zoom or Loom or live on YouTube or live on Facebook is because you want those recordings. You want those recordings to last forever. And you want that engagement. You want those questions people are asking. You want that information. And you're going to just be one step ahead. So here's your delivery method. Here's your sales action all in one. Zoom. Host a weekly live training on Zoom. You don't even need a landing page to start. You can just say, here, I mean, that's what I did. I paid $2,000 to Christine in September. She said, this is a brand new program. I'm going to teach you how to use AI. And I'm her star student. Like, I even got chosen to coach one of her classes when she had had surgery. Out of all the students in the class, we had to, do a project, and it was really cool. And I'm so excited because I'm learning from someone who has created a multi-million dollar AI advertising business. Yeah. And that's what we want to do. We don't want to try to figure this all out and piecemeal information and ChatGPT or Claude AI everything. We want to learn from somebody who has already done it. That's why you're here. That's why you're watching this video. Okay. So, Zoom, just pick a day and time. Okay. And then send people the link. It doesn't have to be fancy. Okay. On Mondays at 5, boom. Wednesdays are really good days to have trainings. Christine tells us every week what days that it's going to work for her, because she's traveling, she's speaking, she's doing all these things, she's making millions of dollars. She's all over the place. She's having a great time. She's sharing it with the world. She's even creating a certification program now. I mean, check out laughyourads.com. She's amazing. I even have an affiliate link for her AI program if you'd like to do that. It has changed my life. I have made so much money because I learned how to make videos with AI. I cannot thank this woman enough. And it's only been a few months. Okay. So all she does is say, hey, the trainings are this week. Every week she sends out something. She doesn't even tell us what the trainings are about, but people show up. Almost 100 people show up. She's got over 400 people in the Facebook community, and we're all helping each other. We're all giving feedback on projects, and we're all helping each other. It's the coolest thing. So you're not just going to create a community and a course and a cash flow, but you're going to create transformation for people. You're going to help people change their lives, change their families' lives, change everything about what their life looks like in an economy that AI is completely taking over. But we are going to use it, like I just showed you with all of these fun things. We are going to use it, especially in Samcart, to generate things that we are going to sell. Like, check this out. Okay. I'm going to go back to the design one. They have a whole AI, Samcart AI in here that you'll just plug in some information and it will build these things for you. You don't even have to build this. It'll just build it all for you. It's taking a while, but oh well. Let's see. Create. Let's say we want to create an ebook. See, it even gives you social media. It even makes your social media for you. It's amazing. So, boom, you're going to fill out these questions and you can upload, import images, enhance with AI, and then what would you like to create? Boom, put it in there and it's going to generate it for you. All right, are you with me? Boom. So, delivery method, sales engine, all in one. Host a weekly live training on Zoom. You don't need a landing page to start. You can even just go to Zoom and do let's see, registration. I'm going to show you how to do this right now. Um, so if you set up a meeting, let's say, go to meetings, watch this. You're going to say meetings, schedule. We're going to schedule a meeting. We're going to say, okay, you know what? Wednesdays are good days, like you said, Tara. Let's schedule a meeting. Here we go. Schedule meeting. All right. So we're going to call it uh, AI uh, business growth master. Yeah, we call it that, and we're gonna do it on Wednesday at let's say let's do 6 p.m. Yeah, it's gonna be an hour. Boom, and then here's where it says registration. Okay, so registration required. Boom. You can even do a template. It's going to do a different template. So you want to click the registration required. You can add a whiteboard. You can add docs. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. You can just, it's so cool. So I'm just going to hit cancel. Let's do that one. I'm just going to pick that one. Add that one to the event. Okay. You can add documents like the checklist I'm sharing with you in the comments below. You can have a passcode if you'd like, but right now, this is going to generate a meeting ID and it's going to ask them when they go to log in, what's your email? And it's going to directly send the messages for you. So you just hit registration, click this required button. Bada bing, bada boom. I pay $8 a month, I think, for Zoom. I've been on Zoom for a long time though, so I think I'm grandfathered in. I think they do have some other things. They have AI companion. They have a lot of other things that are going on here. But boom, save. Okay, I'm gonna hit save. Here we go. And then it's going to give me my URL. Okay, so then I have this URL. Now, with this URL, this is again, if you don't want to make the landing page, you don't want to deal with Sam Cart, you're like, you know what, Tara, that's still a lot for me. Make a Zoom page, have a registration link. Boom, I'm going to show you exactly what this looks like. Okay, so then you're going to go make an ad. And make an ad to your free training, or you could post it on your social media pages to the people that you know. You can invite people personally if you think that you know someone that might want to invest in what you're doing. This is what it looks like. It's going to ask them for their first name, their last name, their email address. They're going to hit register. They're going to get a link to the Zoom page, to the Zoom training. And it's going to say in their email, here you go, this time, here you go. Okay. So that's what it looks like. There you go. Um, and then you get on and boom, get on there, teach what you need to teach. If this is your training where you pitch people, okay, great. They're there. You got to send them to a website to pay you. Okay. So I personally am a big fan of paid ads. I love paid ads. I'm a paid ads person. I've been doing ads for a long, long time. And now more than ever, last summer actually, Meta introduced the Andromeda AI, which is their own AI. And it's just creative heavy. So whatever you're creating, you're going to put in front of as many people as possible that's engaging and all that because of the algorithm in the Andromeda AI. Now, I know I'm getting a little nerdy on you, but if you want to have, let's say, 100 people in your free training or whatever, and out of those 100 people, let's say 10 of them buy your course, right? Depending on what the price point is, maybe that's it. Maybe that's all the people you need to make your 20K in 30 days. But once you've done a few live trainings, like you're going to do every week, you could do 2 a week if you want. I do every Friday at noon. I do a live training at beefreeacademy.com. You can register for that, and I promote that every week. And I just say the same thing and again to people. AI is something you need to master. Okay, it's not taking your job. You're not losing your job to AI, but you are going to need to know how to use AI to do what it is you do. And if you don't, that's what I really want to teach people more than anything, because it is happening faster than the speed of light. I told you in September, and that's just a few months ago. In September, I started a program that has been updated and changed so many times because the AI continues to get advanced and evolve. So everything's changing, everything's faster. Every day things are changing. I'm always trying to keep up with the updates, but you can't. You just can't. And if you want to learn about ads and do more with ads, I'm going to make a separate video about that because this is just a starting point. But don't waste money on ads if you don't want to. But you can even take this link, go start putting it in Facebook groups. If you don't want to spend money on ads, don't, right? If you don't know what you're doing with ads, stay away from it. I'll make another video on ads, but once you've done a few live trainings, you know your pitch converts, right? That's important. You need to know if you have people coming to your trainings, nobody's buying anything, you're either not making the pitch, you're just not, or you're not clearly explaining what your offer is and what you're delivering. You don't need to say how you're delivering it. I cannot stress that enough. But it's time to pour fuel on the fire when you add ads. And that's really important. So you run Facebook or YouTube ads, right? Because you've opened your YouTube channel. How do I run YouTube ads, Tara? I'll make you a video on that. That's under Google Ads. It's a Google video ad. Really affordable way to get in front of your ideal client because you're already on YouTube because you've created your YouTube channel. Okay, so all of these things, they don't cost you any money. But this is where you start. I need you to build the foundation of your engine. And this is what we're doing today. So again, you can run those Facebook, YouTube ads, drive people to your training. That free training is where you're going to pitch them your course. Pick a price, any price, okay, that you feel comfortable with. Actually, I hope you don't feel comfortable with it. I hope it really extends your comfort zone to a point where you're like, actually, I'm more valuable than that. That's what I really hope for you today. That's what I really hope. But because this is how you scale, right? One person at $5,000 is going to be a really high quality person that is totally invested in what you're doing. I have this freedom funnel software that I keep talking about, and you can go to weisnerads.com/freedom funnel, and you can sign up for a free trial and spend $97 a month running your whole back end of your business. No problem, right? I've given this software to about 10 people for free. And it's part of a package that I have with them to operate their business, and they don't even log in. They don't care. They don't realize this super powered engine that most people are paying less than $100 for a month. And the people that are paying $97 a month for it, they use it all the time. They're always sending emails to my support team. They're always asking questions. They're using it. So people that pay attention. I can't stress that enough. You are not doing people a service if you are not charging them, if you are not asking them to put some skin in the game and bring something to the table. You're just not. Okay. So I hope that's really clear. All right, I'm going to stop sharing right now. Come back to this. Okay, we're coming back to this. So I'm going to go over the steps one more time. Again, that checklist is in the comments. You're going to get signed up with Samcart. You're going to create a YouTube channel. You're going to build your community and either a Facebook group or a Skool.com community. You're going to build it somewhere. Okay. Facebook's free. And if your people are on Facebook, do it on Facebook. Yeah. Build that community. Sell it first, build it second. Right. Then you're going to host your weekly live trainings on Zoom. Or if you want to do it on Google Meet or Teams or somewhere else, you can do that. But just set it up. Set it up. Then, if you're ready, you're going to run ads to your free training. You're going to run ads to a free training that's going to help you sell what you're offering. Okay. And once you get that free training down, you're going to take that recording and then you're going to run ads to that recording of your free training. So it's selling for you all the time so that you don't have to be on live calls. That's the goal. Okay. The better you get at this, the better it's going to get. And then step 7, you're going to give people a roadmap and hold them accountable. So I've just given you a roadmap. Nobody wants to buy 50 hours of training modules. Nobody has the time to watch a bunch of stupid videos that are boring. They just don't. They just don't. So we live in a world of AI, constant distraction. It's everything, everywhere. What people actually want is a roadmap and someone to hold their hand and keep them accountable. And that's what I'm doing with you right here, right now. And I hope today you have watched this video with me and done exactly what I've said. And if you haven't, I want you to watch it again and do exactly what I said. Okay. And then I'm going to invite you to come to beefreeacademy.com and register for my free training on Fridays at noon. Okay. And you are going to come and learn about what program I offer because I am right now an example of exactly what is possible. And I want you to do it too. So go to beefreeacademy.com and register for the trainings there at noon on Eastern Standard Time on Fridays. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please write them in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share. Let's do this. It's super simple. I do have some affiliate links in that checklist, so I do want to make sure that you know that by signing up for certain things, I do get an affiliate kickback for that, which is very exciting. So you can do that too, right? So again, nobody wants to buy a bunch of training modules. Nobody wants to buy coaching. Nobody cares about that. So we're going to give clear instructions, step-by-step plans, step-by-step, one step at a time. Make sure people actually do it. I'm going to follow up with you. If you signed up for a training, if you are even following this video and doing what I'm saying, I'm going to come and ask you, did you do it? Did you move the needle? Did you get it done? That's what people are paying you for, not information. They're paying for transformation. And I want that for you so bad. And then we're going to scale with backend software. And that's exactly what I keep talking about with the Freedom Funnel, which we've created as a white label of Go High Level software. If you're not familiar with Go High Level, it is an all-in-one platform where you can run your entire business from your website to your social media planning to asking for 5-star reviews. It's amazing. Once you have a viable business, though, once you have a business with customers, once you've proven the offer and people are paying you, then you invest in your back end, right? So I learned not to have startups on the Freedom Funnel because why are you paying $97 when you don't have a business? Don't do that. So the Freedom Funnel, right? Like I said, runs my entire business along with Samcart landing pages and the AI in there and the ebooks that it creates and the everything that it does inside Samcart. My course is in Samcart, but I also have a community inside the Freedom Funnel, which is basically like Skool. So I don't want to get you bogged down in the details right now, but all your funnels, emails, automation, CRM, all the things that you hear all about all the time, we're going to worry about that later. Yeah. But we do have a system for that too, which is really exciting. That's step 8, not step 1. Go back to step 1. If you haven't already gone to samcart.com, I hope you're doing that right now. Don't build the machine until you've proven that the engine works. Okay. Step 1. This is where we start. And if you stick with me, I promise you in the next 30 days, your life will transform. You will start to reach the people who are exactly where you were months, days, weeks, even years ago. You make a difference. You matter. I see you. You are valuable. You are made for a purpose, on purpose. And it's time to fall madly in love with yourself and your mission and remove all limitations in your own mind, because that's the only place that they are, from your life right now. Freedom is a state of mind. Don't let anyone lock you up or hold you back from exactly who you're called to be. The people that you are meant to help, they're searching for you right now, and I'm so glad you found me. I'm so glad you found me because I know if you're watching this video, it matters. It's important, and something huge is brewing inside of you. So you, people are on YouTube just like you. People are on Facebook groups. They're scrolling at 2 a.m. They're scrolling at noon. They want a big, beautiful life and they don't know how to get it. And they keep looking at their bank account and feeling sad about it instead of picturing all the zeros that are going to be in there when you start showing up and doing what you know you're called to do. So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for perfect. Stop waiting for all the things in place that look good. Stop waiting for the VA or the graphic designer or the web designer. And none of that is necessary. Start today. Start right now if you haven't already. In this video, I hope I lit a fire under you, and I want you to smash that subscribe button, drop a comment telling me what your offer is going to be, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's build this thing together. Yeah, because you have everything you need right here and right now to do this. Let's go.